A lot of really good news has dropped today in the Fortnite world to do with our permanent OG mode. Also an announcement today that looks like to be the end of exclusives for Fortnite cosmetics going forward at least, and maybe looking into the past as well. And then Chapter 6 Juice World news. Stick with me. Let's start with the OG announcement. The OG Chapter 1 lobby background has been added back, so we will have a special lobby for the permanent mode. It's probably going to look something like this, as this is what was used for last year's OG. The main difference, the lobby background. I mean, it's great news. I'm also showing you a photo of the OG permanent mode announcement from Epic Games, but no text on it, so you can see just the map in its current state. Remember, we are starting on the map Chapter 1, Season 1, and then from there it sounds like it's going to be a month of each season, so basically 10 months of Chapter 1. What are they going to do after that? We'll have to wait and find out. It's going to be the OG loot pool. I'm assuming pretty consistent updates, right? When we get downtime updates for Chapter 6, for normal Fortnite, it's going to also have gameplay changes in OG. I think the big question is, what's going to have more players, OG or, Chapter 6? I'm very curious to see. Couple questions still left up in the air are we going to get the old graphics back? I think so. And then how will the movement function? My guess is the movement is going to be what we have now with sprints, being able to climb up things that just did not exist back in Chapter 1, Season 1. Some people are saying they want to see the old movement return. I don't know, man. Nostalgia is one thing, but the game has added a lot of beautiful features that I hope stick around for OG, but we just haven't had any news on that. Subscribe, turn your noties on. I'll let you know as soon as we get announcements on this. But the other piece of big news here today, and it does kind of come back to OG Chapter 1 in a second, but it's from this announcement today about the new PlayStation 5 console bundle. And normally in the past, these console bundles have always been exclusive, but we had an announcement from Epic. All the cosmetics included with the PS5 console Cobalt Star bundle are not exclusive. They may be available to purchase in the Fortnite shop at a later date. Starting November 21st in Canada, November 22nd in the US and other regions, and then the 29th in Japan. You'll be able to order the PlayStation 5 console with the Cobalt Star bundle attached to it via the PlayStation.com website. But again, the main piece here is it's not exclusive. And summing up the last couple of months really shows that Fortnite is basically done with exclusivity, and this is a good thing in my opinion. We've got this new PS5 skin, not exclusive. We've got quest items now included in locker bundles. We have future battle passes, starting with the last battle passes being resold after a year and a half. Starter packs are starting to return. FNCS cosmetics are also starting to return. Reminder that with Fortnite Crew, we've actually never seen one return before, but in the frequently asked questions terms of service, they have said that all crew packs, all crew skins, cosmetics may return at a later date, so the option is still there for those skins. The big question we're waiting for, are they going to go for it? Are they going to bring back the OG battle passes with our OG season? We're going to find out pretty quickly. The info that's out there right now is the wording of each season, right? Can they loophole their way out of the exclusivity thing? Because we are technically playing Chapter 1, Season 1 again for a month. So can they resell some of those cosmetics in the season shop? It'd be season shop for Season 1, but as we go to Season 2, Season 3, there were battle passes. So will they be able to resell those? Because technically we are returning to the season the passes were, first released in. Also, the battle pass images in the shop have been updated. That's in the files, and Epic Games has been moving a lot of old battle pass images into a new folder called Offer Catalog. The digital scarcity tactic, the FOMO tactic, we're just not a fan of. People want to be able to buy what they want to buy. If there's a skin available in the game, if it's sold before, why can't someone give Epic Games their money so they can get a skin that they want, a cosmetic that they want? Epic is starting to understand this. There's also one other point here that I hadn't really thought of, but because of exclusivity, you'll have Fortnite users who are selling their accounts with these exclusive cosmetics and making real money off them. This is not allowed according to Fortnite, but people will still do it. The other piece is that also accounts with exclusivity, like OG accounts that played way back in early chapter 1 that have a lot of these cosmetics. There's been a lot of reports of these accounts being stolen, hacked, again, because the hackers, they could steal it and then resell it for real life money. So it also gets rid of those things. Let's talk about the new Fortnite update that is confirmed for next week. This is the Juice WRLD Week 4 final update of Chapter 2 Remix. It does have Juice WRLD's free skin and his item shop skin. We got a pretty good idea of what both of those look like. There'll be the Juice Chug Cannon Mythic. There's going to be the finale live event files. There's going to be Chapter 6 teasers and info there as well. We'll cover everything as soon as downtime begins. But new news regarding Juice today is that a new Juice WRLD song will premiere in Fortnite. The song name is Empty Out Your Pockets. Most likely premieres during the live event on November 30th. It has a shop bundle, might be an emote, might be a jam track. And we did learn in our last video that the Juice WRLD POI will have 3 separate stages, and it should just be the song that plays in the background while you're at the Juice WRLD POI. It could be this new one as well, but most likely 3 of his songs that have already released, and it'll be day 1 it'll start with one song, day 3 switch to the next, day 5 switch to the last. There's also a great new feature dropping. I think it's actually available right now for testing for like 1% of users, so some of you guys watching this video may have it, but it's a new item shop filter. With the amount of cosmetics that now exist in this game, you'll be able to basically filter out the item shop only to certain things you're interested in, right? Items that work with Battle Royale, unowned items, outfits, emotes, wraps, instruments, pickaxes, back blings. So if you're like me, like I only use basically one pickaxe, I don't really use a back bling, so I can just filter those out, filter out instruments. It's just gonna make for such a cleaner look. This is a huge W from Epic. Just a lot of good news in today's video, including new Chapter 6 news. There were some props that are attached to Chapter 6 that were added to the game files with our previous update, and I've got them in front of you. These will be part of our new map. Kind of a small leak there, but I do want to go into a bigger one. It's this texture that got added to the Neo City folder. This is actually Mega City, by the way. There might be a mega type of city POI in our next season. There's a couple hints for that, just a little bit of a theory. But we've shown this off. It's used at the Ice Spice POI. It is a teaser for Chapter 6. And this may be related to the sprite thing that we know about. The sprites, they might be these new cat-like animals. They're a new type that'll be releasing in Chapter 6 Season 1. Air, water, and basic types. They'll have unique voice lines, expressions. They're probably related to another feature called shrines, and they will say their goodbyes when they are near these shrines. Now, they may end up not being cats. The only reason people are thinking cats, one, because this teaser kind of builds on that theory a little bit, but they have a purring sound attached to them as well. Speaking of animals in Chapter 6, it is worth mentioning this big leak. There's a forest area / biome that will have a new day and night mechanic. And what this is it's going to spawn different animals or NPCs based on the time of day that it is. So assuming you get more passive, friendly mobs and NPCs during the day, and then at nighttime, maybe something a little more aggressive. There's just files for this happening in a certain forest area biome, but this may also exist throughout the entire map, not just one biome. That's just all that's in the file so far. And then with Ice Spice, she's in the game, she's a boss, we got our new POI and everything. Just so you know, people have complained about her, by the way, that she will end up icing you by accident, and she's actually annoying to have as an ally, but she will throw 2 chili chug splashes at you randomly to help you out if she's on your team once you take her out, right? So good and bad, you're gonna have to try it out, see if it's worth it to have her join your team. Also, if you purchase the 3 unknown jam tracks in the shop, there was this item shop glitch. I think they released these early, or they released these without, a name or a photo or anything. You now have access to what they were supposed to be. All I do is win for the night and lean back. And that's all I got for you. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, touch that like button. Take care. Talk soon. Goodbye.